Hey guys, thank you for watching. So today we're going to do a makeup look over a very simple, full coverage, quick, what I consider quick makeup look. During the week I wake up very early for my job, so I don't have a lot of time to get full glam, spend an hour on makeup and all that, but I do want to go and look somewhat decent. So I'm going to show you guys today of how to achieve that with, to me, not that many products. Maybe about 20 minutes at the most. I mean, that's me really taking my time. I can speed. I'm going to go through every single step that I normally do in the mornings. So the very first thing is I wash my face, or I get in the shower, wash my face, of course. Always wash your face, get the bacteria off. Okay, so then once I actually come to my beauty room, and this chair's killing me, y'all. Once I actually come to my beauty room and sit down to do my makeup, I always do my eyebrows first. Now, I've already had my eyebrows done now just because I just washed the rest of the makeup off from this morning at work. So if you guys want to have a tutorial over how to do eyebrows, I will definitely do that. But let me go ahead and forewarn you, I'm not having a good eyebrow day today. So please excuse the cousins. They're not sisters, they're not twins, they are distant cousins today. So the very first thing that I do, I always, and of course I don't have it sitting right here. Hold on. The very first thing I do, once I fill in my eyebrows, and what I use for my eyebrows, I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but it's like $21. And I go through brow products because naturally I don't have that much brows. So I wanted to find a good drugstore dupe, and I have found one. It is the, excuse my nails, if you guys could see that, I'm not quite sure. I'm still getting used to this camera, so bear with me. It's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. You can get this at the drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, maybe Target, not sure. So I use this to fill in my brows. Secondly, I use a good moisturizer for my lips. A lot of liquid lipsticks that tend to be drying and stuff like that, so I really like my lips to be moisturized. So this is the Best Damn Beauty by Nicole Guerrero lip mask, supercharged lip hydrator mask. It is very thick. I don't wear it throughout the day, but at nighttime and first thing in the morning. So this is the first thing I do after I do my brows. So I put a good bit on. I put a good bit on. Just rub it in. And this helps if you're wearing a really drying liquid lipstick. It helps it to be not so drying and cracky and flaky on your lips, because you're having a barrier in between your lips and the liquid lipstick. So you use a moisturizer and it just helps the liquid lipstick sit on top of your lips instead of just sinking real deep and ended up looking crusty and stuff. So the second thing, moisturizer. I always go in with a moisturizer, and I'm about out of this one. It is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This stuff is really good. It's almost like a citrusy, orangey smell. Like I said, I'm so about out. So I apply this all over my face. This will probably be the last use. And it's really good, and it's very light, and it sinks into the skin. It sinks into the skin pretty quick, because in the morning time, ain't nobody got time to wait for some moisturizer to sink in. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I put that on, rub it in. Alright, rub that in real good. Wipe your hands. And normally in the morning, I go through this really quickly. Right now, of course, it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm trying to explain, but when I'm up and doing it and you get used to it, I'm telling you guys, it goes by so fast. It's very fast. So then well, what do you know? I sit down every time and do my makeup, and I never wet my beauty blender. I'll be back. If you guys have never heard of a beauty blender, you've got to go get one. It's the best thing to apply liquids with, powders with, believe it or not. It is bomb. I get a lot of questions on, do I wet it? What do I do with it? Yes. I wish I had one that wasn't really wet, and yes, it's dirty. I used it this morning. But a beauty blender comes, oh gosh, maybe about that big, and you wet it up under the sink. and you squish it, you squeeze out the excess, and it blends. The Beauty Blender blends your foundation flawlessly. Period, hands down. I do not use nothing else besides this wet to do my foundation. So what I do is, I got this foundation. It's a very good drugstore foundation. It is not full coverage. I would say a medium, somewhat buildable coverage. It's good for its money. Now, I use this on a day-to-day basis. Not like when I really want to be glam and going out and looking good and full coverage and it lasts, then I would go in with more of a high-end foundation. But right now, during the week, I don't want to waste my money on using a very expensive foundation. So this is the one I use during the week. Will it focus? Yeah. Most of the time. I'll change it up every now and again. But if you guys want to see a full drugstore tutorial, just let me know in the comments below and I will be happy to do it. Because there's a lot of good things at the drugstore, believe it or not. And one thing I tell everybody, just because it's high-end does not mean it's good. Just because it's low-end doesn't mean it's bad. Keep that in mind. So I put some on the back of my hand. This foundation is very runny, so just be careful. And I always use a brush like this or any kind of brush, and I like to paint it on and then go in with my Beauty Blender and blend it out. So this is what I do.
Just paint it on. I know this looks crazy, it looks like a lot, but the Beauty Blender soaks up a lot of product. So you do waste a little bit, but it's so worth it.
And this is a very, very dewy, glowy foundation. This is not matte, so if you are oily, this foundation will not work for you. I have normal to oily in my T-zone, so I could kind of make any foundation work somewhat, but I like a glowy, dewy, like my skin done drunk a gallon of water looking skin. I like it real. To me, matte foundations make you look older. I'm not saying now if matte foundations is your thing, I'm not knocking them by no means. I'm just saying, me personally, I love dewy foundations. And this is a great drugstore dewy foundation. So just paint it all over my face. Now, I don't do too much under my eyes with the foundation. Why? I go in with a concealer after the foundation, and I don't want it to look too cakey. So if you keep building products and building products and building products, you're going to look cakey. There's almost, so you got to be careful of what you do want to build up. Because I do have some discoloration on my eyelid. Most people do. We got very thin skin on our eyelids, so we get to see all the veins and all the color and all that. So, and also always remember, bring it down on your neck. Always bring it down. Okay, so then I go in with my Beauty Blender. Sorry if you hear that. Sorry if you hear that, guys. I got the neighbor is out there cutting grass and my dog is winding up my door. Casey went to go get me a, what are them things called? A slushie. I don't know why I was craving one. I don't need one, but got dog hair on me. So you just blend it in. Always get the neck. Always, y'all. I swear, these Beauty Blenders are just amazing. I haven't tried a good dupe yet for the Beauty Blender, but they are a couple I want to try. Now, I did try the Real Techniques, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but maybe I just need to try it again. I think I'm just so biased when it comes to a Beauty Blender. I'm just like, no, only the best one works on this. Because I just know for a fact that this thing works. That is how I get such like smooth looking foundation and just everything. It's amazing. So you just want to blend everything in real good, best you can. One thing about good makeup, blending is the #1 key, whether it's with your eyes, your foundation, your concealer, your under eye, eyeliner, if you want the smoky look. The blending is key for good makeup application. Definitely in my eyes. Now, some may disagree, but I don't think too many will. Just blend, 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 blend. Until your little hearts can't blend no more. All the way down to your neck. So this foundation is a pretty good coverage. It's not full coverage by no means. Now, I don't know what it's picking up on the camera. I don't know, but in person, it's not really full coverage. So, what I like to do, I'm sorry, y'all, my dog. Sorry. I like to take a little bit of this. Now, I can't wear this on its own. It's like, almost like a wet foundation. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Coverage. And this is kind of high to be drugstore. I think it's $15, $16. Yo, I gotta be back. My dog is whining. Sorry, y'all. Had to go tend to my dog. So I take a little bit of this. Now, don't put this all over my face. I dab it's a cushion. It's really cool. Dab it. And just do a little, kind of around the perimeter. Just to give a little bit more dewy glow look. So I'm about to cover a lot of it up with translucent powder, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. So that's all I do on that, and then just keep blending it in. Okay, we got a good base now. We got the foundation set. Now we're about to go in with concealer. I always use concealer to cover up my darkness under my eyes and also two highlights. So when I buy my concealers, I buy them about 2 shades lighter than my natural color to bring out brightness and to bring out light and dimension, makes dimension and all that. Highlight and contour really defines your face and puts structure in it and just brings back life. Because once you put foundation on, nobody's face is naturally this flat with one color. So we want to put a little bit of dimension back into it. So I use the Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape. Shake Tank. I use the I use the Tarte Shape Tape. It is by far the best concealer. It is more full coverage and a little bit heavier, but it is beautiful. So this is what the package looks like. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is, my camera is focusing on what I'm showing you guys up close. I shall see. But if not, I'm going to get better, y'all. Just bear with me. So this is where I start to conceal. Down my nose, chin, under nose. Now that we got our tribal sign on, let's go to blending. And whatever excess I have on the sponge from under my eyes, I just go up a little more on my eyelids. That way it really covers all the veins, the discoloration, and all that. So that's why you'll see me go down here and then press it up here. Alright, next eye. I make the funniest faces doing this, I know. But like I was saying in the beginning, I already had my eyebrows done, so I just washed off what I'm pretty much doing right now. The same type of look from this morning from work, because I just came in from work not too long ago. So I went ahead and washed that off, but kept my eyebrows. But I will do a eyebrow tutorial if you guys want to. Or, you know, just let me know what you want to see. You want to see a product review? Let me know if... whatever you want to see. I'm doing these videos for you guys to help you. I would like to share my ways of like doing makeup to maybe help someone else that is just now getting into makeup and needs tips and tools. Because I turn to YouTube for guidance into how to really step up my makeup game. And YouTube is just amazing to me. Like the videos, what to do, just watching everything. So just blend, blend, blend. We're good. Alright, so now once you have your concealer and all that in place, keep your beauty blender handy. Keep it by. We're not done. So we always got to set liquids. If not, they're going to move everywhere and they're not going to last. They're just going to slide right off your face. I always go in with a translucent powder. A loose translucent powder. This is the Laura Mercier. And it is amazing. So, it's, of course, loose powder. And this, they only have one color, I do believe. It's just a translucent powder. It's no colors, no nothing. So anybody, darker skin tones to lighter skin tones, can use it. So I take this, first tap out any lines you may have. Because once you put this powder on there, it is set. So I go in, tap powder. Yes, I'm going to look crazy for a little bit. Now, I don't set my entire face, but I do right here because I will be going with a contour, and it just makes everything a lot smoother. Because foundation can tend to be sticky and tacky almost. So when you put a powder over top, it just glides on. The next product just glides on and it blends so good. So that's about all I do with the powder. Then I'm going to use, now I have all my brushes that I use listed down below. Now this one is such an old brush, so I would have to look it up for you guys. It's unrubbed off the number, anything it was. I'm sorry. But it is a MAC. All you need, you don't need MAC, just get you a good stippling brush to dust off all the excess powder. Just dust it off. Now we have a great canvas, smooth and all that, my little baby hairs, to next go in with our contour and highlighter. My favorite contour, which is so universal, is the Hoola Benefit. It looks like this. It's really, really good, y'all. Then I take a Real Techniques contour brush. Who knew? Always, after I swirl, always tap. Get that excess off. Now, if you guys want a detailed video over contour or highlighting or anything like that, just let me know below. Give me some ideas of what to do next. And just go in. And don't worry, I'm going back in to blend all this out. I just like to get the basic of both sides done. Then I'll go in and blend. See how bare that is? Like no dimension. Of course, this one ain't blended out yet, but it puts like some structure in your face. Like this is just like, meh.
Let's hook this one up.
Girl, gotta blend that. Then I always go around a forehead, so it's just not like a big square. So I tap it first. Tap, tap, tap. Not sure if this is picking it up on camera. Okay, so I put a little like that, and I try to blend it in. Them damn baby hairs don't leave. Okay, then I go in back with the stippling brush. Put one pump. So good. Thank you. So you just want to blend it all out. See, I didn't go in too hard. See, like the dimension, it's not just like one color. You just got like some structure. I love it. Drink break. So yeah. See how glowy that foundation is? Like look right here, and I have not put on no highlighter. Like that's amazing. Very good. Alright, so once all that's blended in, my favorite part, highlighter. So look what I got my hands on when they first went on their little sale thing on Sephora. Come on, camera. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Nicole Guerrero palette, and y'all, I broke this one, so I'm trying to be easy. Do you guys see this? Like, look. Forever Young's definitely one of my favorites. Did I just get highlighter on my face? Probably. Y'all, look at that. That's amazing. Kitty cat. Wow. These are amazing, y'all. Definitely worth the money. So I always take like a little fan brush like this. It's just easy to place on the cheekbones. So I'm going to go in with, what am I going to use? I'm going to go in with Kitty Cat right here. Shake off excess. So pretty. So pretty. And I always go on my chin. Always down the center of my nose. Then a little dot. Then the little excess, I always like to go like not bury down, but like legit, like just swipe it. I like that glow. I feel like people look so much younger when they got like the glow. And also in the morning when I'm not doing a full eye or anything like that, like I am in a hurry to go. 4:30 is early, you guys. So I take a little brush, just any kind. I think this is maybe e.l.f. It might have been like $1. And I put the same highlighter up under my brow bone. That's what I like to do. I love to glow. Love to glow. Then I always like to go in my inner corner also. Then I like to blend that in some. Not much, but I'll go back over it just a little. Okay, now I always set my makeup. This is Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It's very dirty, y'all. This right here gets rid of all the powdery, because I put a lot of powder on. This makes it like melt and make it just sink into your skin, and it don't look so like old and caked on, if you know what I mean. So next, curl my eyelashes. And don't put too much mascara on, because really in the morning I do not have a lot of time. I know this is probably taking quite a bit and you're like, good gracious, but I promise you, it don't take long. I really, really love the ColourPop lip liners. They got a million shades and they're like a couple bucks a piece. So I line my lip. This might be off camera, sorry. Let me try. So I just outline the outline of my lips. Then I go back in with some kind of lipstick. This one isn't liquid matte because I didn't really want to drying. Most of the times I'll just go in the gloss or something like that. But it's the L'Oreal Infallible Paints. It's very good. I'm definitely gonna go get some more colors of these because they're awesome. Beautiful color too. This one is, what is this one in? 314 Spicy Blush. Okay guys, well that ends the video for now. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that little bell so when I do upload a video, you'll get a notification. And again, thank you for watching and leave your comments down below to what videos I should do next. See you later guys.